Stop the cruelty! Stop animal testing! Stop animal testing! Sign up now and put an end to this cruelty forever!
Forever?
Well, maybe that's being a bit optimistic, but at least we can get this issue back on the government's agenda.
Let's hope so.
Doctor? Not a medical one.
Yes, a medical one.
And you're happy to put your name to this?
Just because I'm a doctor doesn't automatically mean I'm in favour of animal testing.
You surprise me.
Good.
Oh, take one of my leaflets, put it up in your surgery. Go on, I dare you.
All right, you're on.
So, where do I have to go to see one of my leaflets on a doctor's wall?
Riverside, you know it?
Well, yeah, we've just registered there, actually.
Great.
Yeah, I think it might be. Stop animal testing!
Any post yet?
I thought we agreed no work at meal times.
Well, this isn't work. Just a few figures I need to go through.
God, you know you're impossible, Jack.
Isn't that why you married me?
You should relax. More coffee.
Probably a good idea. The more caffeine, the better. Finance meetings are enough to send anyone to sleep.
Anything interesting in the post?
Oh, just usual stuff. Bills and junk. Bills and junk. There's my car. Bye, love.
You're early. You mean I'm not as late as usual?
What's the special occasion?
Can't a girl be on time now and again?
Ah, I see, there was me thinking it was all to impress our new doctor.
Which one?
The one who's just arrived.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, nothing at all. Oh. Well, what you got there, then?
Anti-vivisectionists. They were collecting signatures for a petition on the high street.
Oh, good for them.
Think we should put it up on one of the notice boards?
And watch the sparks fly when the drug company reps come round. I don't think so.
Oh. I take it you don't have a lot of sympathy with the cause?
Do you?
A little.
What about insulin?
What about insulin?
Wasn't insulin developed and tested on animals?
And that makes it all right, does it?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not sure that testing on animals is the best way forward, but these completely off-the-wall activists really get up my nose.
No, the woman who gave me this didn't seem completely off the wall. All she wanted was a few names for a petition. Actually, she seemed quite...
Charming?
charming.
I just hope you didn't sign anything. This group, Action Against Animal Testing, are committed to direct action.
What kind of action?
You name it, they do it.
Well, someone has to speak up for the animals. These labs aren't exactly holiday camps, you know.
Well, of course not, but they're not run by monsters either. The people doing the testing are dedicated scientists, not mad Dr. Frankensteins.
I know that.
Howard Biotechnologies have been targeted by an almost obsessive campaign, directed not only at the company, but at individual members of staff and their families. It's been going on for months. I'm all for freedom of speech, but I draw the line at terrorism.
Animals deserve a degree of respect. They deserve a voice. Thank you. Hello? Yeah? Again? Thanks. All right, I'll come and get him. Yep. Bye. Alan, the school have just called. I've got to go and get Mike.
Well, what happened?
He'd just been disruptive again, and then he had one of his turns.
We're gonna have to do something about this.
I'm going to take him to see a doctor.
Are you sure? They'll only want to...
I met one this morning who might just see things our way.
Do you want me to come with you?
I'll call you later.
Was Judy expecting you?
Not exactly. How's she doing?
What, don't you know?
I mean, here at work.
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's getting her down a bit.
Yeah, I just wish Miss What's-her-face would drop it.
What, Miss Chambers? Well, she's taken it this far. Why should she stop now?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Polly Davis and Michael to see Dr. Elliot.
Ah, yes. I've managed to squeeze you in on his list. Just.
And in. And out. Lovely. No specific pains? Headaches, chest pains?
I just felt a bit off colour, that was all.
Right. Let's get this straight. Your last doctor diagnosed this 3 months ago, is that right?
Yes, he said that Michael has a very mild form of epilepsy.
Because I don't seem to be able to find any treatment history.
We weren't happy with the treatment proposed by the last doctor.
Because it was drugs tested on animals?
I knew you'd understand.
Understand, yes. I'm not sure that I agree.
But we are treating it. Michael's last doctor was unwilling to discuss alternative therapies, but we've made some other inquiries. I was hoping you might be a bit more sympathetic to our position.
My concern is with Michael's health. And to my knowledge, the best way to treat this is with drug therapy.
But Michael's epilepsy is in a very mild form. He's only ever had a few full fits.
I had one last week, after school.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to worry you.
And all these fits have been quite mild, have they? Over quite quickly? What you need to understand is they could get worse. More frequent, last longer, and that has other implications, like oxygen deprivation, which can cause brain damage.
No, you're just trying to frighten us.
I'm trying to explain to you why I think you should take my advice.
We can't. Alan and I have made a reasoned, logical decision to live by certain principles, and that means not using any product tested on animals.
Epilepsy is a serious condition.
But it's not an illness or a disease, is it? It's a condition, and there are other ways to control it. Oh, come on, Michael. This doctor might not be able to help us, but we'll find one who will.
Ah, is this a bad time?
Yeah, I'm off to the club. Kate's bringing Kieran round for the baby clinic later, so I can't miss that. Something you need?
A little advice, actually.
Urgent?
Nothing that can't wait.
Good. After the army, I doubt there's much you can't handle, eh?
Yeah. No worries.
See ya.
Are you sure you're okay, Mike?
Yeah.
You do know why we don't want you to have these drugs, don't you?
Hey, we can beat this thing without them.
Yeah, I know. Can I go out?
Go on, then.
I'll get his treatment equipment, shall I?
He's not happy.
It's difficult for him. I think he's scared. But he does understand, you know, he feels about animals in labs.
Only because we do.
He's old enough to have his own opinion, Paul.
Maybe.
Hey, come on. You've been in those labs, you've seen what they do.
I know. I know.
Damn! Damn!
I thought I'd be the one at a disadvantage today. Nothing like a new baby for wrecking your sleep patterns.
I think so. Believe me, it's not just new dads that get sleepless nights.
You're looking a bit brighter today.
I'm just taking it one day at a time.
You're a good doctor. Don't let anyone tell you any different.
Thanks.
You've got to look on the bright side. You never know, this woman might drop the case when the boy makes a full recovery.
Maybe.
I mean, he's going to be out of St Phil's any day now, right?
Tomorrow.
Great. And once he's home and well, he is going to be well, isn't he?
Yeah, looks like it. Why are you so interested?
Because I want this off your back. All I want is that the kid gets well and the case goes away. What's so complicated about that,
Well, thanks. And I'm really grateful for all your support.
And you'll wear it always.
Sleepless nights don't seem to be getting to you.
I'm getting old. I don't need as much sleep as I used to.
Still, it'd be nice to get some.
It's a roundabout way of asking for sleeping pills.
I don't think it'd have any effect. Oh, it's these anti-vivisectionists. They're relentless. And it's not just the company they target, it's my staff.
I thought you were on top of all that.
I thought so too, but it just keeps getting worse. Staff turnover's atrocious. Oh, I don't know why they keep doing it. What's wrong with them? Don't any of them ever get ill?
It's not about drugs, though, is it? It's about how they're tested. These people believe that what we do to animals in the name of science is wrong.
Oh, don't tell me you agree with them.
No.
So they don't want to hurt animals. What they do to people can be far worse.
Oh, Mark, have you got a moment?
For you, of course.
I just wanted to apologise for what I said the other day about the army.
I've heard worse.
Well, it was rude and I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. But I think you owe me a forfeit.
What kind of forfeit?
How about you cook me a meal?
How about we go out instead?
You don't cook?
No, it's just I've moved into a new flat and the kitchen's all over the place.
All right. Come to my place. I'll cook. And you can fill me in on the inside story of this place.
OK. Briefing at 2000 hours.
Perfect.
Sounds like you're on a promise.
Big ears.
Hello?
Hello. I'm Dr. Mark Elliott from Riverside Surgery.
I think Polly said all she needed to say earlier.
I'd like to talk to you both, if that's all right, about the possible alternative therapies available.
All right, you better come in.
Thank you.
So what are you going to wear then?
I don't know. Nothing too over the top. It is just dinner.
Dinner at his house.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's in his space, isn't it? He's got home ground advantage. Most first dates are on neutral territory.
You make it sound like a war.
Well, he is a soldier, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I won't be surrendering tonight, trust me.
Anyone seen Mac?
Oh, no, he's out. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
He promised to be back for the baby clinic.
Oh, I'm sure he's just got caught up.
Never mind. Daddy can take you next time, can't he? Shall I go up?
Yeah, go on, I'll be up in a minute. Golf.
We'll finish this when he's gone, eh?
I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot this morning. But I'm concerned that you might not have given this situation enough thought.
We're not just doing this on a whim, you know. We have researched it, gone into it. There are other ways to deal with epilepsy.
I agree. Alternative therapies have their place, but only in support of conventional medicine. The drug I'm suggesting really could help Michael's condition.
You say could, but these drugs don't have a 100% record, do they?
We've read about cases where they can actually make things worse.
In the vast majority of cases, that doesn't happen. Most epileptics do respond very well to these treatments. You can't ignore the fact that Michael has this condition. Your last doctor must have been through all this with you.
Oh, he just wanted us to take the animal-tested drugs, which we weren't prepared to do. I thought you might be different.
We're not cruel or stupid people, Doctor. We care about our son.
Situations like this morning are rare. He really doesn't have fits that often. We've been doing really well using aromatherapy, diet and exercise.
As I said, these things can help, but only in support of conventional medicine.
Which we cannot accept.
I told you this morning, it's a life choice we've made. Our objection to animal testing is serious and fundamental.
I can understand that. I can see you both feel very strongly about it. How does Michael feel?
OK, thanks.
Miss Chambers, Karen Chambers?
That's me. Who are you?
Pete Stewart. These are for you. I'm so pleased I found you. And this must be Bradley. How you doing, Bradley?
OK.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
This is a bit complicated, but this is all my fault. I'm Dr. Carlisle's fiancé.
I don't understand. How is this all your fault?
I was the reason that Jude, Dr. Carlisle, missed the house call. And I feel so terrible about what happened. That's why I wanted to see you. I needed to see that Bradley was OK. He certainly seems OK.
I can't finish the puzzle.
Can you see another piece with a bear on it? How about that piece?
Here you are.
And I think it goes here, don't you? Just one more piece needed.
But there aren't any more bits.
Isn't there? How about this one?
Yeah! Mum, we finished the puzzle.
Thank the man for helping you, Bradley.
Thank you, man.
It's all right to be a bit frightened. Epilepsy's not very nice, is it?
I never really remember afterwards.
No, of course not.
But I think it scared my friends when they saw me like that.
But the aromatherapy's working, isn't it?
It's increasing the time between fits.
Seems to be.
There was a fit this morning. When was the last one before that?
Last week, Thursday.
That's not bad. But I think with drug treatment we can improve on that.
Oh, please don't start that again. You know our position.
I'd better be on my way. If you do want to talk about this further, you know where to find me. Bye, Michael.
Bye.
I'll see you out.
Let's get back to our treatment, eh?
You do understand epilepsy is a serious condition.
Yes, I do understand.
And aromatherapy isn't the answer. Not on its own.
But it's working.
Is it?
Yes.
Wait, wait! It's Michael. He's having a fit. He's cut his head open.
All right, all right. All right, Michael. Come on. He's going to need stitches. We'll have to get him to A&E.
You're very good with kids. Do you have any?
Not yet. That kind of depends on Jude. She's a good doctor.
I'm sure she is.
If anyone's to blame for this, it's me. Jude made a mistake. She's only human.
How is this your fault?
We're engaged. Well, we were. I was behaving like an idiot and called it all off with only a few weeks left before the wedding. Jude was distraught and couldn't cope, really.
If she was in such a state, why did she say she'd come and see Bradley?
You're right, of course. She shouldn't have done that. Karen, I know that you're not interested in our personal problems. Why should you be? She failed in her duty of care to Bradley, and I can understand why you're so angry.
Thanks.
But, you know, it's going to take a long time to bring this action against Jude. Months, maybe years. It could ruin her career.
That isn't why I'm doing this.
Then why are you? Please, I'd like to know, because I can't see any good that this will do for anyone.
Bradley almost died because of her. I just want to make sure this doesn't happen to any other mother.
Do you really think that Jude hasn't learnt her lesson? She's a good doctor who really cares about her patients. What happened with Bradley has been awful for her. It's hit her really hard. I know her, believe me, she's not going to make a mistake again like this in a hurry.
You're a fiancé. He would say that.
If anyone's going to pay the price for this, it's going to be me. You see, with Jude, it will always be job first. I'm just going to have to learn to live with coming second every time. If we manage to patch things up, of course. Look, I've got to go.
It's like this every day. Now you know I don't drive my own car anymore. Hell off.
I can't get over how normal he seems now.
You've never seen him have a fit before, have you?
Well, only a very mild one. The others happened at school.
Like the one this morning. That's 2 today. I wonder why.
Well, I was just doing some aromatherapy, but all that...
It has been known to be a trigger in some cases.
You mean I could have caused that?
I can't say for sure. Don't be too hard on yourself. But I am concerned that Michael's fits are becoming more frequent. I didn't mean to scare you this morning, but if his fits do become more regular, then he could be at risk of serious injury.
A couple of stitches.
This time?
I think it's time you both gave conventional medicine meaningful consideration.
Maybe we could all come and see you again tomorrow. I think we should all hear a little bit more about how you think we should treat this thing.
You're sure you won't have one?
No, honestly, I've got to get back to the surgery. Look at the time.
If they hadn't been rained off, we'd still be there the way I was playing. Hello? Calm down. Pam, calm down. What happened? All right, love. Call the police and wait for me. I'll be there as soon as I can. This is outrageous! How dare they frighten my wife? Do you know what the maniacs have done now?
Oh, Jack, it's okay, it's okay. Come on.
I can't.
Come and sit down.
Oh, Matt.
Come on, just take it easy, take it easy. You call an ambulance, he's having a heart attack, and tell him there's a doctor in attendance, yeah? Come on, just take it easy, Jack. It's all, you're going to be fine, you're going to be fine.
You must think I'm some kind of hypocrite.
For holding strong beliefs, not at all.
You must think I'm a terrible mother to let my principles come before my son's health.
As I said this morning, I have a great deal of respect for you. You need guts to take the stand you did, and even more to change your mind. I know this can't be easy for you.
We do terrible things to animals as a species. Do you know why I got into all this?
Biology class at school, couldn't stand the dissections. I don't know. Tell me.
My sister died a few years back from cancer. She'd always been into all this stuff. Organic farming, animal rights, all that. And I always thought she was just a bit silly. She refused the drugs at first. She finally gave in, but she still died. They didn't work, no matter how many animals they'd been tested on.
I'm sorry.
When she died, I started to look into the issue she'd always championed. And I finally understood what she'd been going on about. I suppose I've been trying to carry on her fight.
I'm sure she'd be very proud of you.
I'm not. She adored Michael.
Your golf partner?
Jack Howard. Killed over right in front of me. Tell Kate where I am, will you?
Yeah. Someone you know?
No. Never met the guy.
Come on, spill the beans. What's cooking?
It's a surprise.
Spaghetti. Ugh. Bolognese. What a cliche. Is there anything blokes can cook?
It's not bolognese.
Really?
Really? It's carbonara. It's fair cop.
I suppose I should feel lucky. Lord knows what army food's like.
Thank you. Hi, Pam. You okay?
Not bad, thanks. I'm just glad you were with him when it happened.
Don't worry, it's going to be fine.
I am here, you know.
I could do with a coffee. Can I get you one?
Not me, thanks, no. Well, the cardiologist reckons you're going to be fine. You just need to readjust your diet, that's all.
And find a way to reduce stress. She's already given me the lecture. I don't know, Mac. I always knew some people wouldn't like what we were doing at Howard Biotech, but it was never like this.
Come on, Jack, times change.
Well, maybe we should.
What, get out of animal testing, you mean?
It's just not worth the hassle.
Well, there'll always be new drugs, and they'll always need to be tested.
There are other labs.
In other countries, where they don't have the same standard of animal care.
Are you telling me I should just put up with the intimidation?
I'm telling you, it's not all black and white, that's all. And it's not a good idea to make an important decision while you're in shock.
Mac.
This is delicious.
Thank you.
All you did was open the jar.
That was the easy bit. The tricky bit was not burning it just right when I got it in the pan.
Your house isn't at all what I expected.
Really? And what were you expecting? Model tanks and replica guns?
You mean you don't have anything like that?
Well, of course I do. But I keep them in the bedroom, under the bed.
Makes a change from come up and see my etchings sometime.
I've got some very fine etchings as well.
Maybe you can show them to me later.
Hiya.
Hi. How is he? Mark told me what happened.
Jack's going to be fine. So how did it go? Sorry I missed it.
Don't worry. We did fine without you. Kieran's putting on weight like there's no tomorrow.
You don't have to tell me. My arm's still aching from rocking him to sleep last night. Talk of the devil.
It's your turn.